Greetings all, Shane Bruce, Restomod Daisy, and what we've got today is an in-process review on a gun that came in here that was all rusty and crusty. Well, it wasn't really crusty, but it was quite rusty and a little dingy. Been sitting around for a long, long time, not getting used. Well, we've done some work on her, as we should do, and if I can find the number sheet, I'll tell you all about that later. Let's take a look at it, though. You've seen this one before. This is the Red Ryder, the number 111 Model 40 that had the Red Ryder with no head. It's the headless Red Ryder. That's what I like to call him. Hunting around the hollow, looking for a cow to rope. The original stock was a varnish finish that has some blips and blims. What we've done with that is polished out the, you'll still see a little bit of the wrinkling here, if we can catch the light right. Yeah, you see that? That was pretty massive in this area. And what that is varnish that has bubbled as a result of being exposed to some sort of solvent. There was an issue on this side of the stock. There was an issue up here on the wrist of the stock. As you can see, that's been eliminated quite a bit. Let's flip her over and take a look at the mother-in-law side. It was worse on this side of the gun. You can still see it just a touch. Well, maybe you can't see it now. Well, anyway, I can see it. Just a little touch of discoloration where the varnish had blemished, bubbled up. So what we did was take some 4/0 steel wool and some Murphy's oil soap, and we worked on that a little bit. We just gently polished the bubbles away. When we got done with that to a satisfactory level, we put a coat of Danish oil on it to provide some coverage to the wood here on the butt, so that the original varnish was gone, but there was still an oil finish on the gun. Let's take a look at the receiver. Now this was really rusted up. I'm hoping that the plum color comes out. You'll see little dark spots underneath some of the rust coating. That's where the Croyle and 4X steel wool did its job, which was an attempt to return, or not return, but reduce the amount of scaling on the surface. Hey, listen closely, and you will not hear anything. Did you hear anything?
No.
Did you hear anything?
No.
That's because there's nothing there to rub your skin. But the plum is still there, or the patina, as they call it. Now, on our previous video we did on this gun, you couldn't see anything of the roll stamp. Well, you could, but you couldn't see it very well. Right now you can actually read it, and it still has a smooth finish now, smooth to the touch, and that was the objective of the exercise. We'll roll down the barrel here, and you can see like little bits of blue showing through, little bits of blue showing through. The surface rust is still there. Now, one of my viewers, who is a gunsmith, a 78-year-old gunsmith, can you imagine being around that long? He said we might try a technique he has used on some other patina guns to make the transition from brown rust to blue rust by simply applying a rust blue agent and then using a steam gun to heat the rust. That will turn the brown rust blue. I'm going to talk to the owner about that and see if he wants to give that an experiment on this piece. But honestly, I think that the current finish on the gun looks pretty good. I mean, it's period correct. It's an original piece. It was his father's. It's been closet queen for 30 plus years or more. And he just wanted it to get back into shooting condition. Now, talking about shooting condition, give me a second. Let me go get my piece of paper. Hopefully I can find it. Well, maybe not. Things are a bit crazy here at the shop right now. Okay. Yeah, good point. Well, bottom line is, when the gun came in, it was not running very well. And the main reason for it not running well was, let me get the shot tube out, was the shot tube itself had a large split in it, which was allowing air to escape. So the gun was running at like 125. What we did there was we used a low temp silver solder to close up that seam. And the seam is closed up. The optical test indicates that there's no visible light coming through that big gaping wound. But it also still has no speed. We've got the original mainspring and the original leather seals in the gun. And I kind of want to leave it that way because the customer indicated he wanted it left original. What can be done with the piece is to substitute a second shot tube. This one in particular was used for that test. Kicked it up from 125 to about 250. The seam on the tube is good. It's period correct. It does not look like the same blue because this has been fire blued. So color match isn't perfect, but it might be acceptable. We'll find out about that. And the third option, of course, is to sub in a Model 25 current production shot tube, which will get the gun up to about 283. Reasonable speeds. We'll see what kind of options the customer wants to do when we finish this project up. But that was our in-process review, kids. That's all we've got for you today. This is Shane Bruce with Restomod Daisy, signing off.